The consequences of your actions are about to be revealed. This is a recap of some of the choices you have previously made that will have an impact on the story ahead. Great. Soy Maya Castillo. When I woke from my coma, I chose to start down a new path and find a job unrelated to my studies. Until recently, I've been working for Mira at the Pandemonium. I was hoping to learn more about neutral programming. That didn't pan out. The choice you made in storytime has had a major impact on your story. Your future will continue to be affected by this path. You can always return to the beginning to make a different choice and experience a different storyline. Rez and I are still together. It's been rough, and I don't know if we'll last, but at least we're trying. At least we have each other. Your relationship with Reza will shape your life now and forever. I'm not so sure about Reza. I mean, if it's not Reza, then I'm screwed because we're still together and I completely forgot about it. If I'd remembered, I would have been a jerk towards him because I wouldn't have been able to trust him, you know? So we just want him out. Oh well. I gave the data proving Uminska's in Wadi Corp's pockets to Sully. The hand was going to publish it, but before they could do so, they were shut down. Reza fled to Iceland and with the data, and now he's stuck there. I wish I knew what was going on. Your actions continue to affect the story. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if he is someone else, and maybe he's working for, like, the Eye and all that, those, the Mr. London and all of that, like, then he will not, you know, help publish the story. So, I have no idea if we can trust Reza or not. Great. I have made the decision to remember everything. I'm trying to piece together the events that led me to this place. It's been difficult, but I'm not giving up. I will remember what happened to me. Regardless of your choice, your path will soon lead you to an important revelation. Yeah, and I think that's the revelation, like, I think she will, like, realize, oh my gosh, that's not Reza. That's, like, all I can think about right now. Because it's so confusing. Again, everything is confusing. I flirted with my therapist. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I thought it was funny, okay? I would never have done that in real life, and I guess that's the main reason why I did it. I was like, yeah, we can see what happens. And yeah, if he is a bad guy, then whoops. Okay, I flirted with my therapist, Dr. Roman Selenka. I never acted on it, but I might have given the opportunity. Your actions will play a part in an upcoming chapter. So in chapter 5? Or during this chapter? But it says upcoming chapter. But that could mean the chapter we're playing now. Okay. No, chapter, right. I was thinking about the books. Right. So probably one of the chapters in book 4. Okay, whatever. On that day in Julie, long ago, I bought Reza pork sausage. Oh, right, for lunch. Who knew that a tiny decision like that could have such long-lasting ramifications? Even the tiniest of decisions can have a long-lasting repercussions. Repercussions. Okay. So if I wouldn't have bought the pork, she wouldn't have used a bomb? Nala? If that's true, then wow, I have to see it, you know. I have to replay it later. Okay. The man who broke into my apartment saved my life. If I hadn't reacted the way I did, who knows what might have happened. Falk Friedman lived or died based on your actions, and his fate will have further repercussions. Okay, so that's the man that was talking to the therapist, Falk Friedman, and so he could have died. All right. While escaping Friar's Keep, I spared the warden's life. I could have easily killed him, but What purpose would that have served? Revenge is a hollow victory. Right. Your choice continues to have repercussions. Yeah, he was like a witness, I think. So that's good. I chose to keep an eye on a secret. Yeah, I don't know about this. This might have been really bad and Liko's gonna hate me when he finds out. She remains free. I should have told him and then be like, don't kill her. Oh, well. She remains free and the others don't know she betrayed them. They trust her and she's done much to deserve that trust. Well, okay. I don't know. Naya's fate will play an important role in the days to come. I hope she will redeem herself. I chose not to torture an Asadi officer. Because of this, the rebels stayed in Old Town and were caught in the raid. Many were killed, but at least Asadi met some resistance. Their losses were heavy as well. Your decision affected the rebel movement as well as your relationship with Enu, Liko, Shepherd, and the others in the resistance. Okay, so maybe I should have tortured him but not killed him. I don't know. Okay, I was like so tired during that when I was doing that part, so I didn't really like catch that he was, you know, a pedophile. I don't know why, but I just didn't realize at all. I have no idea, even though he said like, he said child, you know, when he was comforting the, you know, girl sitting there. But I don't know what was going on in my mind, because, yeah. Because if I'd known that, I would have been a bit more aggressive towards him, because that's just effed up, okay? After interrogation, I let the officer go. He was a sexual predator and a criminal, but he can be useful to us in the tower. He's already provided us with valuable information, and I gained in his respect while losing Liko's. He hasn't accompanied me on a mission since. Well, this one we're doing right now. Okay, your choice to kill or spare the Saudi officer has deeply affected your relationship with Liko and Enu. I revealed some things about myself and my life that I hadn't told anyone else in resistance. I'm usually a private person, but it's an important part of who I am, and I saw no reason to hide that. Your friends and allies have a better understanding of who you are. I returned a pipe worker's tool after using it to open one of the tubes. Your actions will have consequences for Ulvik and the resistance. Great! So no one of them will get in trouble, I guess? Yeah. I brought Liko with me on the cloud ship to GN despite Shepard's wishes. Oh. I hope I made the right decision. Your decision to bring Liko or leave him behind will have serious ramifications in this episode. Great. Great. Well, I wanted him to come with me because I want them to trust each other, and I think he's cool. Okay, let's do this. That was very long. I'm probably not going to be able to romance him though, since I haven't really done that much that you liked. I should have tortured him and I should have killed the Saudi officer, or maybe we could have a chance, but no, I'm not so sure. Book 4, Dreamfall Chapters, Revelations. Chapter 9, Journeys. Ooh. Ramon's greetings. Yeah, greetings. So I'm probably Zoe right now? Yeah. Oh, you humans. You're so happy. You shouldn't be. No. Crow. He's Zoe? The best.
Zoe? 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 Zoe?
Aww. Where am I?
Shoo, bird.
Oh, shoo yourself, you big hairy lug.
What in Charles' name? I know you. You arrived with that Stark girl yesterday. You're her bird.
Her bird. I am my own bird, I'll have you know. Her bird. Pfft, the nerve of some people. Besides, I lost her. She done gone vanished on me. I am, it seems, an expert at misplacing beautiful young women.
She's not misplaced. She's with
Well,
the Resistance.
The Resistance. So she did find the rebels. And she didn't think to tell me. Well, some friend she turned out to be.
Well, to be fair to the girl, it wasn't entirely voluntary.
What do you mean? They kidnapped her. Crow to the rescue!
yeah.
So, where exactly did they kidnap her to?
I'm not supposed to... Well, I reckon the chances of you being an Azadi spy are rather remote. And that poor girl could probably use a friend. Do you know the old Sentinel Library outside the city? It's in ruins now, but beneath it, in the Enclave, you'll find your girl. Unless they took her head, in which case...
Hold on, Zoe! Hold on to your head! I'm on my way!
Crow. Save me, please.
I trust you got some sleep last night?
I would have, if you guys believed in bed sheets and pillows.
You are fortunate to be alive, girl. Who are you? Why do you ask questions about the Resistance?
Or maybe it's better to mention the rebels. On the other hand, asking for the rebels is what got me into trouble in the first place. Deny everything? I'll keep it simple. Or maybe... Last time I visited, I helped the Resistance. I thought maybe you'd want to return the favor.
You helped us? I'm sorry, but I do not know you.
Zoe Castillo? I'm on your side. I'm just trying to find the Purple Mountains.
I don't know where that is.
What about the Ular?
I'm sorry.
Abnaxis? Of the Venar?
I have heard of the Venar, but they left the Northlands. And Abnexus? Maybe a whisper. Long ago? Nothing more. I cannot help you.
Damn. Is there anyone here who would know?
Perhaps. But you haven't answered my question, girl. Why should we help you? For all I know, you're an agent of the Azadi.
No, I'm...
Zoe! She's
Yeah.
Zoe!
Balance.
Don't you dare touch her head. She's on an important mission.
I see. And who are you?
Crow, honorary rebel, long-term avian buddy, and occasional sidekick of April Ryan, rebel leader, adventurer, hero, savior of the balance. That's right. Here's Crow. This is him. I'm me. So... Where's April? She can vouch for Zoe. They're best friends, tight as two chicks in a nest. I don't see April. Is she out on a mission or sleeping in or... Why are you both looking at me like that?
I thought you knew.
Knew what? What's going on? What?
April Ryan is dead, Bird. She was assassinated during an Azadi raid on Myria the winter before last. She died a hero's death and was given a hero's burial. We remember her fondly.
What?
I'm so So sorry. Crow.
No.
Crow! Okay, I'm an idiot.
I've heard of this bird. Crow. So, you knew April Ryan?
We met a couple of times. I was there when she died. I found her. I tried to save her, but I couldn't. So, yeah, I guess I knew April.
You're the Stark girl. The one who dreams. They spoke of you. Bakim, Bryn, Shawan. They said you were one of us. Oh, this certainly changes things. But how did you...
He's gone. Of course he's gone. I should have seen that coming. It's not like he could just let Kian go without... Ugh, he's such a... Oh. Oh. Hey. Your hair. It's so pretty.
Thanks.
Who's gone, Enu?
What?
Liko.
Oh, Liko. He vanished in the middle of the night, chasing Kian, of course. Idiots, the both of them.
Maybe this is for the best. If
Oh.
Liko can help Kian...
Oh, so she liked that.
Kian. Big Azadi guy. People call him the Apostle.
You know him?
We met once, briefly. He was kind to me. But isn't he the enemy?
Was. He's with us now. Defected. Yep. Well, except that he abandoned us again to go on a crazy suicide mission.
He left last night.
Of course. After everything that's happened, we just miss each other.
Oh, Enu, this is Zoe. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah. Hi. Nice to meet you, Enu.
You're so pretty. That came out wrong. Wanna be friends? Oh, sorry.
Zoe needs our help. She has questions. Maybe you can...
Of course. No problem. Leave this to me, Shepard.
I'm sorry for questioning you, Zoe. And I'm sorry I could not be of any assistance. Please, stay. Speak with Enu and the others. Perhaps someone here has the answers you're looking for.
Thank you, Shepard.
Where are you from? Your clothes are amazing. Where did you get them?
They came with the jump. I'm from Stark. That's...
Across the divide, on the flip side of the balance, the world of science.
Yeah.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I have so many questions. I don't even know where to start. I'm seriously worried my head might explode. I think I need to sit down.
Oh, don't explode. I'm not that special. I mean, you're orange, and the ears...
I'm just a boring old Zid. It's totally normal. Holy crap, Stark. I can't believe it. How did you get here? Are you a shifter?
Nope.
A dreamer. I just dream myself here.
Just dream yourself here. That's it. No biggie. You are the best thing I have ever seen. Seriously.
Really? Okay. Thank you.
So, what do you need help with? Shepard said...
I'm trying to find the Purple Mountains, and a tribe of magical creatures called the Ula. Someone, a Venar named Abnaxus, told me to...
Whoa, slow down. Okay. Purple Mountains, Ular, Venar, Abnaxus, right? Nope. None of that sounds remotely familiar. I have never heard any of those words before. Of course, there are a lot of things I don't know. I was a farm girl. A silly zidling. There's so much I don't know. But I do know where to look for answers.
Oh? Where?
The library. The library holds all the answers. Do you have libraries in Stark? Never mind, silly question. Of course you don't. I'll go to our library right now and start looking. Purple Mountains, Ular, Abnaxus of the Venar. Come find me when you're ready. I can't wait to spend more time with you.
Great.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Crow, okay. Well... Can I talk to other people?
They look ready to go to war. I hope they won't have to.
So if Liko was here, I could talk to him and be like, hey, it's you! But yeah.
I'm not the one you should be speaking to. Try Shepard. Or Enu. She's in the library. Or maybe the General, if you can find him.
There's Crow. Okay, can I...
I wish I could have been more helpful and inviting. If I'd known,
I understand. You have to be cautious.
There's much I'd like to ask you. Much I'd like to learn. But with Kian gone, my workload has increased twofold. Perhaps another time, when we're both not so preoccupied.
I'd like that.
I don't know what your mission is, but I have a feeling it's important, and that our destinies are entwined. We shall speak again, Zoe Castillo. When the winds have quieted, the clouds have parted, and the grass on the Great Plain stands straight and tall once more.
Yeah, sure. Well, let's go talk to Crow. Aw, I'm so sad. Crow, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, Crow. I thought you knew.
It's fine. It's not your fault. I just can't... I can't believe she's gone.
Same.
But I sort of knew, you know? I felt it in my heart. And that final time we were together, it wasn't like it used to be. It was weird. Like too much time had passed and we drifted apart. I should have known it wouldn't last.
Aww. I feel so bad.
How can you ever know something like that? He's not alone in feeling that. I know that feeling. It's something you just have to learn to live with.
I know. I will. Were you there when she...
No, oh my
I
gosh.
witnessed the whole thing. But should I tell Crow that?
No.
Perhaps better to avoid the topic and get him thinking about other things. No, They said it was quick. I'm sure she didn't suffer.
She was already suffering. April was lost after she saved the balance. We wandered the same paths for a while, had some adventures, saw some sights, but then things happened, and we lost each other. Anyway, did I help with, you know, the rebel thing? Did they believe you? That you're not a spy?
You did. They do. It's fine now. They'll help us.
Good, good, good. They're not gonna cut your head off?
What? No?
Good, good. I wish I could have been more helpful. But it was 10 years ago, and I didn't really pay attention to what April said about that Abnaxis chap.
It's okay.
If you don't mind, I need to be alone for a little while. Clean my feathers, sharpen my beak, reflect on the nature of life. Bird stuff.
Totally understand.
I'll find you in the city.
Yeah. Bye, Crow. Aww. And like, I felt, you know, sad with Crow for real, because like April was, you know, the first main character of the series, and you know, she was the one who made me like The Longest Journey in Dreamfall and all of that, so she's special.
A white dragon. There's only supposed to be one of those at any given time. I met the current one. She was beautiful and eccentric.
So, is April supposed to become the next dragon? 'Cause the girl, she said that. The little girl who was drawing, who had April's story drawings, she said something like that. That she'd become, that the girl would become the next dragon. She'd take her place, because we know that the white dragon was her mother.
Mountains, Ular.
So that might be April.
Ah, books, please don't fail me now.
Enu's really weird and very sweet, and I like her a lot.
On
I have to resist this intense desire to stroke
that's a
her
different
yellow
type of
fur.
crab.
Aww.
I don't think that'd be kosher.
I've been trying to find a book or scroll or manuscript or map or torn note page or ancient magical tome or pamphlet or a piece of cloth that mentions the Purple Mountains or the Ular, but no luck. It's really frustrating. This library has never let me down before. Bad library.
This is where I try to connect and make friends. There must be something here. She seems so curious about me, and I haven't asked her a single question. This is where I try to connect and make friends.
What's the difference between introductions and endo?
She seems so curious about me, and I haven't asked her a single question. This is where I try to connect and make friends. You just joined the Resistance?
Oh, yes. No. Not really just. About half a year ago? Wait, more than that. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, fun.
Sometimes you need to make the best out of a bad situation.
Right. And it's my duty. We're doing good, important work here. Also, I didn't want to end up living the life my parents wanted for me.
I can identify with that.
This is so nice. I wish we were sisters. Can we be sisters? You don't have to answer that. Do you have any siblings?
I did. Sort of. Long story. You?
Oh, lots. Boyfriend! Do you have one of those?
I do. I think. We haven't spoken in a while, and he doesn't know. I think we need to have a long talk if I get back home. It's been a very tough year, for the both of us. I was asleep for a long time. I forgot a lot of the stuff that happened to me before I fell asleep. I tried to remember, but I couldn't. Until my memories caught up with me. On top of all that, I started flirting with my therapist, and now I don't even know if I should have trusted him or... Oh, Jesus. It's a long story. Very complicated. Maybe another time?
Yes, please?
Please.
She seems
so cute.
Right? I don't feel we were properly introduced.
I know you are. I mean, no, yes. You're right. Enu. I am Enu. I hope you're staying a while. It would be so great to have someone around who's not a surly warrior with mommy issues, or a stoic leader, or a battle-hardened soldier, or just batshit insane. I mean, there's Jakai. He's pretty normal, except for his aunt issues, but he's a bit too... Hey, so, what do you do when you're not saving the world?
Neural programming. I mean, I did. Then my world shut down, and now I just watch a lot of shows and eat. Sorry.
Didn't understand any of that, but it was still amazing. Tell me again?
Maybe next time?
I can't wait to talk more about all these things we have in common. We must have a sleepover.
There must... So, no luck?
Nothing. Sorry. And I've read most of these before. I can't remember coming across any of those words you mentioned. There's not much else to do here in the evenings except read. I don't really have any female friends. It gets lonely. Anyway, I've been through all the encyclopedias and travelogues, but...
Nothing about the Purple Mountains or the Ula?
Nothing. I mean, the Purple Mountains sounds colloquial. It may have a different name officially, but the Ular, there should be something about them. It's a magical race?
They didn't look human.
Weird, there's nothing about them. They must be very isolated, or someone's trying to hide something.
Really?
Which would be weird and very hard to pull off. Forget I said that.
I'm on a dead. I guess I'll have to look elsewhere.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I really thought I'd find something. I feel terrible. Do you want to be my friend? Oh, I already asked you that. I'm coming on too strong, aren't I? I am, I can tell. Stop it, Enu.
No, not at all. I'd love to be friends. And thank you for helping me.
Much good that did. I really wish I knew who else could...
For the love of the festering demon shrimps of Jaharva, do I have to do everything in this place? I didn't spend all those years living on the streets of Marcuria, pilfering food and liberating fat purses to deal with this shite. I swear I'd be better off going back to sleeping in Abnaxis' stone tree. If I can't even get a mattress that isn't flea and maggot infested. Do your bleeding jobs, people. Is that too much to ask?
That guy looks familiar, but I'm not quite sure where I... Is that Blind Bob, the beggar?
Oh. Oh, right, he was the beggar. Oh.
That guy looks familiar,
Okay.
but I'm not
Oh
quite
gosh,
sure
I've
where
forgotten about him.
Is that Blind Bob, the beggar?
Hey.
Blind Bob?
Eh? What? Who's asking? Well, blessed be me striped breeches. You're the lass what brought me mulled wine back when I'd hit rock bottom in Marcuria.
Yeah, it was so...
What in the name of the eight-eyed octo-god of Tartellus are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing, except for, you know, not those words exactly.
Oh, I left me life of beggaring behind. Cleaned myself up. Joined the resistance. I'm a general now. I'm making a difference.
I just can't imagine how the Blind Bob I met in Marcuria turned into this man. It's an impressive transfer. How did you end up with the rebels?
Not long after you and I met, I overdosed on mulled wine. Spooked me good, that did. I figured I had two choices. Either spend the remainder of my days in the gutter, stinking of foreign spices and currants, and to be honest, there didn't seem to be a whole lot of days left. Or I could clean myself up, try to amount to something after a lifetime wasted on wine, women, and various gutters. The moment I looked up, I saw how the Azadi were running magicals out of Marcuria. I couldn't ignore it. It was disgraceful. I mean, magicals always treated me with kindness and respect. I felt I owed them. So, here I am, doing my part and paying my debts. Aside from the gambling and the bar tabs, mind you. And I feel 20 years younger to boot.
That's great.
General? Are you an actual general?
Aye. See these stripes? General Bob, that's me. I takes care of the logic sticks round here, so the place don't crumble to pieces. Shepard's busy with the strategering. Kian sorts out who to murder and how. Liko makes a fine job of being contrary, and Enu keeps everyone's spirits up. I mean, when she's not shooting Azadi soldiers in their eyeballs with her bow and arrow. Me, I make sure the ladder's stocked, the sheets are clean, relatively speaking, and that the piss pots are empty. Can't go to war on a full bladder.
What happened to your theoretical blindness?
Cured! I was blind, theoretically, but now I can see. To be honest, some days I wonder if I ever was theoretically blind, or if it was all hypothemetaphysical. You know, just in my head, like.
Oh,
It was simpler being blind Bob and resorting to beggaring and vagrancy than taking a long, hard look at myself in a speculum, particularly on account of the blindness. I wish me old pa could have lived to see me. He always believed in me, even when I didn't. To the bitter end, he told me I had potential. I nodded and wept and promised him I'd try my best. Then, as he drew his last ragged breath, I stole his purse and his breeches. Well, pa, I'm sorry about the breeches. I'm making something of life now. Making something of myself. I'm no longer blind Bob. Call me Bob who can see.
Didn't he just mention Abnaxus? Or was that my imagination? Do you know someone called Abnaxus?
Abnaxus? Now there's a name I haven't heard spoken in years. Where do you know it from?
Sorry, I just overheard. Actually, I met Abnaxus recently. Well, I dreamed about Abnaxus. Or maybe it was more like a vision. This sounds crazy, I know, but...
Sounds completely sane to me, lass. Abnaxus turning up in visions. That's exactly the sort of fellow he was. Persistent, unpredictable, and not a little annoying. I met him when he was the Venar ambassador to Ireed. This was before the gutters, when I was still a dapper chap on the Marcurian party circuit. We hit it off. especially seeing as I was going blind, theoretically, and he saw everything, past, present, and future. Years later, as he was leaving town, he entrusted me with the key to his home, said to take care of it. I'd sleep there from time to time. Very uncomfortable bunk. Musty smell of ancient books and foreign weeds. I didn't much care for it, to be honest.
I'm sure he said key. And where there's a key... You said something about a key to Abnaxus's house?
They called it the abode back then. Abnaxus's abode. Primitive accommodations, but luxurious location. Prime real estate. Central with a garden view. Very quiet at night.
And the key? Do you still have it? Sorry, this is really important.
Oh, I carry it with me every day. After all, it is a magic key. Figured it might do me lumbago some good.
What about this house? I mean, the abode?
Also still there, and not hard to find. Sits right circle in the center of the city green. Abnaxus carved it out of a petrified tree with his own morbidly huge hands. A few years ago, the authorities turned it into an historical landmark. Of course, no one can get inside, on account of the Venar magic. Not without the key, at least.
This key, can I...
Oh, sure. Heavier than it looks, ain't it? More powerful than iron, worth its weight in precious stones, and then some. This magic goes back to the first magic. None of that modern hocus pocus. You feel it in your fingers when you hold it. Tingles, don't it?
It does. Sorry, I know this is asking a lot, but can I...
Borrow it? Aye, why not? It's done the lumbago no good. And I don't have much use for the place, now that I've a proper bunk here. But keep it safe. Abnaxus left most of his belongings behind and entrusted me with their care. I'd hate to betray that trust.
I promise.
I'd love to chat, lassie, but I have duties to attend to. There are piss pots that need emptying, and people to command into doing it.
So now I can't ask him about the Purple Mountains, but... Okay, let's go. So, speak with Shepherd. Alvane.
They kept me locked up in one of those cells all night. This may not be a prison, but it's not far from it.
I guess.
A round table? Check. Chivalrous knights? Check. Magic? Check. That's right, this would make for a great theme restaurant.
You spoke with the general. Did you find what you were looking for?
It's a step in the right direction.
Good. I've asked them to ready a boat for you. Whenever you're ready, it will take you into the city. I may not fully understand your role, Zoe, but there's something about you that... I've learned to have faith in the balance. The balance provides. The balance guides. It's guiding you now. You must let it take you wherever it leads, like a leaf on a river. Bend to its will.
I'll try.
May your gods favor your journey. You'll be in my thoughts and dreams.
Cool. Let's go to Mercuria and find Abnaxus. Abnaxus home place thingy. Yeah. Hi.
They look ready to go to war. I hope they won't have to.
Shepherd said to take you into town.
Thanks.
Just get in that boat and we'll leave immediately.
Gotcha.